Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here and you don't know who I am, my name is Nakisha Wynn, and I come here each and every week to give you tips and resources on how to make money from home and find success with side hustles. But today, I'm sitting here getting ready to do my budget for the month, and I kind of wanted to talk about how to reduce your budget and lower your expenses. So a lot of you guys know that I left my corporate job to be at home with my children, and during that time, I'm not going to tell you that it did not come with some sacrifices. And now if you are in your journey and you're ready to work from home, or you're just trying to get those expenses down because you want more money to live your best life, I'm going to give you some tips today that will help you be able to do those things. The first thing is cell phones. Cut your freaking cell phone plan. Cell phones can be so expensive. Like, I don't know about you, but there have been times where I've looked at my bill and I've seen all these additional charges, all these additional state tax, like stuff that they couldn't even explain to me on the phone. So guess what? I decided to switch over to a prepaid plan, still with a major cell phone carrier, and cut my bill in half. I still currently have my iPhone 6 Plus with unlimited talk and text and unlimited data with a major carrier for half the price I was paying before. So if you're looking to save yourself $50, $60, $70, $80 a month, possibly depending on how many phones you have on your plan, consider switching to a prepaid cell phone plan and just pay for your cell phone outright. Get rid of that cell phone bill. Next, cable. Let me tell you, when I decided that I was going to leave my job and I knew that I had to make some sacrifices around here and change some of the bills and everything, cable was the first thing to go. Thank God I was not in a plan and I wasn't stuck into any contract or anything like that. So I was able to snip the cable. Guess what you can do as an alternative? You can watch TV on YouTube. You can get Netflix for a low monthly cost. You can use Showbox if you have an Android phone. You can get yourself a Fire Stick. There are so many ways around paying for this expensive cable. Consider that when you're trying to reduce and lower your monthly expenses. Next, shop around for some better car insurance. Car insurance is something that we absolutely must have. I absolutely understand that. But you can always shop around for a better price. Sometimes if you're with these big major carriers, you can be paying more than you probably need to pay, or you have coverages on there that you probably don't necessarily need. Consider going to somewhere like AAA that can match you with smaller insurance companies that will still be able to offer you those same type of benefits that you get with those major insurance carriers. So consider reducing your car insurance. Next, how about you refinance your car altogether if you're financing? Listen, a car payment is not a joke. You hear me? Not a joke. They can eat up a large portion of your monthly bills. Consider refinancing through a local credit union, or maybe even your bank could offer you a better interest rate than what you have now. If you've been working on your credit, or you know that your credit is in a better position, consider refinancing your car. Next, cancel memberships. So I don't know about you, but I absolutely love Amazon Prime, Audible, all the Amazon products. I absolutely love them. But listen, when things get tight, they gotta go. Okay? They gotta go. That's including Amazon, those gym memberships, Netflix, whatever type of memberships that you have that are not a necessity right now in your life, but you need to reduce those expenses. Consider cutting all the memberships that you have. They're not necessary, and I'm pretty sure you can do something in replacement to those memberships that you have. You can work out at home, look up some memberships on YouTube. You can go to the library and rent a book if you have Audible. You can do stuff in place of those memberships. So cut it. Next, you might need to consider reducing your rent or your mortgage. So if you live in a rental community and you live in, say, a 3-bedroom apartment, and you know that things are changing, you lost your job or you're trying to stay home and you need to do it for a cheaper amount, it might be worth it to go and speak with your landlord about getting into a 2-bedroom or maybe even a 1-bedroom apartment until you can work things out. Sometimes there may be a fee for transferring and things like that, but listen, you got to do what you got to do to make it comfortable in order for you to go on your new journey that you're wanting to go on. And if you have a mortgage, why not refinance that mortgage as well? So consider changing your living environment. Now listen, this next one is completely something I had to get used to. I had to tell myself, cut it, girl. Okay? I needed to cut it. And that is eating out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I used to look at my debit card transactions and see the amount of food on my bank statements and literally be embarrassed. So eating out was something that I really had to adjust to because I just love food. I mean, who doesn't? I love food. And so that's something that I really had to negotiate with myself about. It was like, okay, listen, girl, you can eat out once a week. That's on the weekends when you're with the kids or whatever, but you really need to stop swiping this card. Cook at home. It's much cheaper anyway to go and just buy your own food, prepare it at home, and be done with it. Cut that eating out. And that leads into reduce your grocery bill, right? So there are so many ways that you can reduce your grocery bill. And if you cook at home, like I said before, you will reduce that eating out expenses. So there are a lot of grocery stores that do this buy one, get one free. You can use coupons. You can shop on sales. You can buy seasonal produce that are cheaper than normal produce. So you can do so many things to reduce the amount of that grocery bill. When you reduce the amount of that grocery bill and you stop eating out, girl, pack your lunch, make your dinner the night before. Girl, I know it's convenient to eat out. I know. Lord knows, I know. Stop eating out. Reduce your grocery bill. Next, stop drinking fancy coffee. Okay, listen, I know we all love coffee and it's amazing and all the extra caramel and whipped cream and all the drizzle and all that good stuff. We just love it, okay? I live for me a fancy cup too. However, when you're trying to reduce those expenses, $7, $8, $9 every day or every other day on coffee, it really just adds up. Go out, buy yourself a Keurig. I absolutely love mine. I use my nice organic pods in there. It's really good. And that coffee tastes just the same as if I would have bought it in the store. Just get up a little bit early, 5 or 10 minutes early, and make your coffee. Girl, buy yourself some caramel, whipped cream, whatever it is that you like in your coffee, and do it at home. You would be surprised that the amount of money that you save when you stop going to freaking Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks and all these other fancy places every day. Make your own coffee. And last but not least, do your own nails, hair, and makeup. All that stuff that we spend money on paying other people to do it. Listen, it is very convenient. Now, unless you just absolutely do not know how to pull yourself together, you need to consider doing your own hair, doing your own nails, and everything like that. Listen, I would love me some nice bundles in here right now, but it's not in my budget, okay? So what she did is put in this nice ponytail and she still looks cute, okay? Go to the store, buy your own nail supply stuff, do your own manicure and pedicure at home, put your hair in a ponytail, do your own makeup, look at some tutorials online. That's how I learned. To be honest, we have to think about the things that we don't necessarily need, even though we feel we need, like nails and hair and makeup and all that stuff. Consider doing it yourself at home. So that's it. Those are the things that I think you should absolutely cut it out when you are trying to reduce those expenses. I know a lot of them can be luxuries and we like to do it, but when you're trying to be at home, and especially at the beginning of your journey, and it's kind of like the unknown, my personal advice is to reduce your bills down as much as possible. That's my number one advice. So reduce your bills as much as possible. Consider doing some of these things and save yourself some money and save yourself some headache of wondering knowing how you're going to pay this or how you're going to pay that if you're not in the best position, right? So yeah, that's all your girl got today. Do me a favor and share this out with a friend or family member or somebody that you think would find this information useful. Also, share it out on Facebook or Twitter. I would really, really appreciate that. I am going to be doing so much better with uploading more videos here on the channel for you guys. I've gotten a lot of requests, and I am in the process of making those videos for you now. Go ahead over here and watch another video. It'll be around here somewhere, and I will meet you over there. Bye, guys.